Yo, what's going on? What's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I was on TikTok and I ran across this guy's page, and he was basically making a video about how he don't like when girls that I guess, he's not attracted to hollers at him or DMs him and stuff like that. Right. And then what happened was that this video went viral, right, on TikTok, and everyone's making fun of this guy, because they're basically saying that he shouldn't even be talking based on how he looks, right? So he's basically getting bullied all over the internet because people didn't like the fact that he was talking about someone being unattractive. But because he's unattractive to a lot of these people, right, they feel like he shouldn't talk. But let's see what he says, and I'm gonna chime in and talk about what's going on in this video. So let's check out this first video right here. Here we go. Let's do this.
Nothing is more worse than an ugly chick shooting her shot at you. And I know all my guys could definitely relate to this. Like, I'm telling y'all, we could be chilling, focus on ourselves, trying to improve ourselves in life, grinding. Then they just come along, the mid ones. I'm so serious. Like, it literally could be anywhere, especially the workplace. Oh, that'd be the worst fucking feeling, because you have to see that same girl every single day. So you already know she's gonna try to send smoke your way, shooting her shot so many times. She'll give you those hints, those signals. It's crazy, bro. And it's like, girl, stop. I'm not feeling you. Can you get the hit? But at the same time, you're not trying to be an asshole or like a jackass about it. You're trying to be cool as much as possible. But she in her mind thinking like, you got something going on. But at the same time, we don't. But we all know it's a part of the game. They're gonna be coming in, shooting their shot, you know what I'm saying, being bold. Because if they like you enough, they're gonna shoot their shot, bro. They're gonna try to get what they can get. But always remember, if she's going, that doesn't mean you have to either. You have that option.
All right, so basically what happened here is he did a video talking about, ugly girls shooting their shot at him. And people are up in an uproar. Why? Because they feel like he shouldn't be talking, because in their opinion, he is not attractive enough to them in order for him to be talking about this, as if, if he is attractive, then it's all good. But since he's not, then they feel some type of way about him talking about this. Right now, what happened was this went viral, and, he caught wind of this and he's like, oh shit. So then this dude made a video apologizing for making this video that I just showed you guys. So we're going to look at his apology video, and then I'm going to talk about what's actually, happening here when it comes to all of this right here, which is pretty sick and insane. But let's look at what he's talking about here.
All right, y'all. So I will be coming clean on what I said in that ugly girls be shooting they shot video that I made in the past 48 hours. And I just want to say I'm sorry for what I said to all the women that I might offended, because who am I to say anything or judge others on how they look?
So now let me stop it real quick right there. So he was saying that he wants to apologize for the women he offended. And he's like, who am I to say how anybody looks? So he got influenced by everybody on TikTok telling him that he shouldn't be talking based on the way he looks. Right. And also, this isn't really about these women being offended. It's about people feeling like he shouldn't be talking about this topic. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in a second.
Really, it was a failed attempt of a relatable video that just happened to went viral for the wrong reasons. And I took accountability for it on my lives. I told others I took accountability, and I will. Why would I stand on something that was harsh and arrogant? Some people told me, oh, just stand on it. Why would I stand on something like that? No.
Yes, you're supposed to stand on it. See, as a man, when you say something, right, that you believe, right, and that you're really feeling, stand on that shit. Right. But we're going to get to more of that in a second.
Not doing that. And some asking, oh, was it satire, rage bait? It was none of that at all. None. I don't meant what I said. It's my fault. And it's going mega viral and everything else. I'm getting dragged. I'm getting roasted for it, and rightfully so. I deserve it. This is a humbling lesson. And, I'm only 23. Well, I'm going to be 23 tomorrow. And at my young age, I got a lot to learn in life, for sure. So, this was just one of them. Also, as well, I'm going to take a break from making content for a while, too. I got a lot to work on as a person. I need to take care of my mental, some personal stuff outside of this content shit. But
all right, so now we ain't got to go through the whole thing, but this is the thing. So now he's talking about he wants to probably take a break and all this other stuff. So let me explain what's going on here in this situation, right? So what happens is that, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, social media, and all this other stuff, right? It's given everybody a voice, right? Now, when it comes to this whole looks thing, right? He's saying there's certain girls that hit him up or try to talk to him that he's not attracted to, right? He has every right to express that girls he's not attracted to is trying to holler at him. You understand what I'm saying? He can do that all day, just like anybody else can do that all day. The problem is that people think that because he looks a certain way that he can't talk about it. Right. And so what happens is that a lot of people, what they do is that they will look at a certain person, right, and think because that person doesn't look attractive to them, that person can't talk about anyone else that they don't find attractive. So basically what they're saying is, listen, nigga, you ugly, so you shut the fuck up. Right. And so what happened is that he did exactly that. And on top of that, he apologized. So he's apologizing for having an opinion. But the reason why he's apologizing for having an opinion is because he listened to what society was saying and they told him to shut the fuck up. You understand what I'm saying? So he got influenced by what society is saying. And they made him second guess what he was thinking and feeling about his own experience in his life. Right? They've influenced him to feel like he was wrong for having an opinion, making him feel like, well, listen, I feel you look this way. This is what society's on. This is what he's getting through the social media. We feel like you look this way. So since you look this way, you can't have an opinion about another woman that you may not find attractive, which is ironic because they're giving their opinion on him. You understand? About how attractive they think he is. But they're also at the same time telling him with their opinion that he shouldn't have an opinion. See, what you got to understand is this, right? Is that this whole thing of people dating or interacting with the opposite sex and, having people of the opposite sex hit you up or try to get at you, but you're not into those particular people for whatever reason, that happens with everybody, right? So you've been in situations where, you say, damn, the woman that I really want, I have a hard time getting, but the women that I don't want are trying to holler at me. Most people can relate to that because he even said I was doing this to sort of be relatable. I wanted to make a relatable video. But because of the way he looked, people shitted on him because they feel like he shouldn't have an opinion based on how he looks. And see, guys, this is why you have to be confident within yourself and love yourself, because if you don't, other people's opinions on you can influence how you move. See, he's up there apologizing. He's talking about, I might need to take a break from TikTok and all this other extra shit and all this other stuff. And he's being influenced based on other people's opinions about him. But he has every right to have his opinion about this situation, because everybody's going to have their opinion about a situation like that based on who they're interacting with, right? Because what you have to understand is that when they're saying that, he shouldn't have an opinion. They're also at the same time saying, well, if you were better looking, then we would be cool with it. Like, I saw one of the comments where the somebody said, oh, you know, we're not mad that you said that. We're just surprised that it was you saying it. You understand? Because in their mind, he shouldn't be saying it because of how he looks. But everybody is going to have a certain look to them, and everybody has their own taste. So even he has his own taste. You understand? But what happened was he got bullied and they're trying to silence this guy because they're saying, well, I don't believe, or I don't think you should have a say because I don't think you're attractive. Right? And if you guys are susceptible to this nonsense, right, then you're going to be just like this guy, apologizing, feeling bad about what you're talking about, you know, adhering to everybody else's opinions. And what I want you guys to understand is that as a man, you stand on your shit. Do not be influenced by these idiots online telling you what you should and shouldn't be thinking and saying and feeling. You understand? So guys, listen, if you need help with this game, because I know you do, go to shoplocario.com and badboymembership.com. I'll holler at y'all later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out. Yo, what's up? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to introduce you to the massive game collection. This is 24 products that I've done over the past 2 decades, right? That you're going to get for one low price. Check this out. Now, in the massive game collection, you're going to get my audio and video programs, seminars, and ebooks. These audio and video programs include How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day audiobook, The Bad Boys Guide to Dating program, Master Approaching Women in 30 Days or Less, The Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men, Man Up, Principles Every Man Should Live By, The Abundance Mindset, How to Date Multiple Women Successfully, The Confidence Booster, Become the Man Women Naturally Desire, The Conversation Booster, Know Exactly What to Say to Spark Attraction, The Secret Woman Code, 7 Things Women Do to Deceive and Play Games, The Simple Way to Talk to Women, What Every Man Should Know About Sex, Dating, and Relationships, and Stop Being Nice and Friendly, How to Escape the Friend Zone for Good. Now, the seminars you're going to get are Expectations versus Reality Seminar, The Bad Boy Seminar, The Truth About the Game Seminar, How to Pick Up and Date Multiple Women Seminar, The Manhood and the Game Seminar, Reclaim the Game Seminar, and Step Up Your Dating Game Audio Seminar. And the ebooks that you're gonna get are Looks Don't Matter ebook, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day ebook, The Bad Boy ebook, and 60-Second Game ebook. This collection covers everything you need to know about attracting and maintaining beautiful women in your life. This is what you're going to learn: how to approach women with confidence, overcoming your fear of rejection, mastering conversations and how to flirt, improving your appearance and presence, dating multiple women without drama, staying out the friend zone, understanding female psychology, and much, much more. I've noticed that many men today are either afraid to approach women or have given up entirely, thinking it doesn't work anymore, right? I see a lot of videos on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube of women saying they don't want to be approached, and then they're saying they want to be approached, and guys are confused and guys are frustrated at approaching women. And so what I've done is that I've created a brand new program, right, that is only available on the massive game collection called Approaching Reborn, to motivate you guys to really go out there and approach. So this program, Approaching Reborn, is going to give you 5 easy proven ways to start approaching women again without fear of constant rejection, right? So inside this program, you're going to learn the mindset shift that makes approaching natural and stress-free, also an approach style that drastically reduces instant rejection, and then 3 powerful ways to approach women in different situations for maximum results, and more insider tips when you check out this program. So not only are you going to get all these other programs, you're going to get this brand new program called Approaching Reborn that's going to teach you how to really go out there, approach, and get the results that you want. How much will you need to invest to get the massive game collection? Now, keep in mind, you're getting 24 products. So if you were to purchase each of these products individually, it would come up to $2,185 if you got all of these combined. But you're not gonna have to invest that much today, because from now up until August 31st, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can get the massive game collection for the low price of only $9.97. That's it. Only $9.97. So that means you're saving more than $1,000, right? Guys, let's be honest. You've probably spent more this year simping, tricking, going on dates with women who don't like you and waste your time. So now's the time to stop making the same mistakes you've been making and invest in yourself so you can get what you want out of the dating game. Now remember, you have from now up until August 31st, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to get on the discount price of $9.97. All right, because on September 1st, the price is going to go way up. So make sure you click the link below or go straight to shoplocario.com right now to get the massive game collection today.